We're with you, Mr. Prime Minister, and as the President said, we have your back. I was the guy that initially put the ISIS campaign together. This is worse than what I saw with ISIS.
Hamas is worse than ISIS. The united civilized world has to unite to help us fight Hamas.
The USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group is now in the region, led by the largest aircraft carrier in the world.
Very happy to see you and very appreciative of the strong stance that the President and you, Secretary, the American people and the American government.
We're with you, Mr. Prime Minister, and as the President said, we have your back. And it's an awful week. These were disgusting acts by this terrorist group. And as you know, I was the guy that initially put the ISIS campaign together, and I know a lot about ISIS, and this is worse than what I saw with ISIS.
Hamas is ISIS, and I think what you said, and in many ways the President said, in many ways Hamas is worse than ISIS. Yeah. And just as the entire civilized world united to fight ISIS, the united civilized world has to unite to help us fight Hamas, and I know that you stand with us, and I appreciate it mightily.
We do stand with you, Mr. Prime Minister.
So make no mistake, the United States will make sure that Israel has what it needs to defend itself. And Israel has a right to protect its people. And there are many phone calls this week. President Biden has told Prime Minister Netanyahu that the United States would also respond swiftly and decisively to such a massive terrorist assault. And the President also underscored that democracies like ours are stronger and more secure when we uphold the laws of war. Terrorists like Hamas deliberately target civilians, but democracies don't. This is a time for resolve and not revenge, for purpose and not panic, and for security and not surrender. At President Biden's direction, we have moved urgently to respond to this crisis and to send a strong message of deterrence. The USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Strike Group is now in the region, led by the largest aircraft carrier in the world.